The Fantasy Skirmisher.
Dragons Down. This is one of my top three most anticipated games of 2024, and I just got it in the mail. And it's a good thing I did too, because I forgot to pay postage on this thing. I thought I did. And when I went to pay the postage, I realized I also had the wrong address. So it could have been a very long time since I got this game. But I finally got it, and I'm excited to unbox this. So this game by Scott Demers is inspired by Magic Realm. If you're not familiar with Magic Realm, it is an Avalon Hill game that came out in the late 70s, and it is infamous for being very complex, a very rich and favorite game of a lot of people, but just very dense and almost unplayable for a lot of people because of the rule set. I know there's a fan page on the internet which helps teach and explain the game. I think it's called Realm Speak, but clearly this guy was inspired by Magic Realm, and it turns out, I read somewhere, it might have been Board Game Geek or even Mr. B Games website or update page, that Scott Demers is a big fan of Magic Realm. So let's go ahead and turn around, see what's on the box here. Let's read this, and then we'll open the shrink and start looking at all the components. Dragons Down is a board game set in a Western fantasy world. Players act as adventurers seeking fame and wealth in the hope of becoming a legend. They will explore a devastated realm, search and loot hidden treasure sites looking for great treasures and epic artifacts, fulfill quests, cast magic, enchant the land, trade with the locals, and perform many heroic deeds. All of this while fighting or sneaking past savage monsters and perhaps other adventurers too. The game is a giant sandbox that you can play in with your own goals in mind, or choose to play one of the included scenarios. Be warned, you are about to enter a dangerous place where riches and fame await the bold, but where one false step can be your last. Welcome to the world of Dungeons Down. Or sorry, not Dungeons Down, Dragons Down. All right, let's look at the components here. So it comes with 18 modular map tiles, which are very much inspired by Magic Realm. 105 monsters on poker chips, 8 unique natives on poker chips, 48 different heroes, representing 4 hero lineages and 12 hero classes. 48 different heroes. That's awesome. 262 treasures, spells, and items, 20 plus custom dice, 3 different terrain packs, malevolent mountains, cruel caves, and wicked woods, 4 hero mats, adventure journal to log your games, 160 colored cubes and hearts, custom storage solution, civilization locations and cards, legend, fame, gold counters, and more. So 3 different sandbox game modes. There's competitive, cooperative, and solo play, and 7 thematic scenarios. So this honestly sounds like my dream board game. That's why I've been so excited to play it. So let's go ahead and remove the shrink. It always feels like Christmas when I do this. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and adjust the camera. It is time to lift off the lid. So the first thing we have is a rule book. Let's go ahead and move this. And we've got the table of contents, 34 pages, introduction, sandboxes and scenarios, the game setup, we've got components. So we'll be taking a look at these closely. So let's see, we've got summoning dice, excuse me, summoning dice, search dice, hit dice, ranged and attack dice, monster dice, loot dice, haggle dice, mission dice, and learn spells dice. We have legend points, fame, and gold. And we have Lots of different tokens, civilization locations, natives, civilization tokens, civilization cards and tiles, mission cards, wilderness tokens, treasure site tokens, hero cards, item and treasure cards. Lots and lots of components. We got the hero boards, spells. We have hero counters and outlaw tokens. Cubes are used for different things such as might cubes, speed, magic cubes, status cure, and health. Then we got the gameplay. So it looks like we have a turn start. All heroes clear their statuses and become unblocked. Then there's actions. Determine the active hero. Active hero performs all their actions. Wash, rinse, and repeat until every hero has taken their turn. Then there's the battle phase, monster activation, and combat. Sounds pretty straightforward, doesn't it? So lots of different actions. Alert, sneak, move, search, loot, learn, rest, trade, enchant tile, explore, pass, and hide. Then you got the battle phase with monster activation. And we do have combat examples here. And then other rules, such as statuses, hidden status. So kind of get into the nitty-gritty of the rules. Equipping and haggling natives, which represent various civilized people that have moved back into the realm. Yeah, looks like the game also includes optional rules as well. Luring, tough monsters, closing the distance, enchantment limit, wits only, shared fame, enchanted paths, enchanted realm. And then we've got the appendix. So it looks like it explains all the different symbols and icons and different references. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And then on the back of the page here, nice handy rules reference. So then what do we have after that? We've got the scenarios. So 7 in total. And we've got a big pad of paper. It's the Dragons Down Adventure Journal. So you got tiles visited, hidden paths found. Oh, very nice. And they're all double-sided. So you get a lot of adventuring done here, recorded. And these would be the player boards. So nice and large, very good. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And then we have, looks like we've got the cardboard here. Lots of cardboard. So I'm going to cut off the camera just because I hate the noise of cellophane. All right, good thing all the cardboard is wrapped up because a lot of these were loose. They just fell right out of the sprues. So in no particular order, Wicked Woods Sanctuary. Not sure what this is. Well, I guess it's the sanctuary, huh? Shrine, Secret Catch, Crone, Smith. Double-sided there. I guess these are specific locations. Okay, yeah, so they've got the woods, the mountains, chamber, crypt, hoard, scholar. And then we've got the cruel caves, altar, catacombs, trove, astrologer. And I am going to start reading the rules today because I want to get this played as soon as possible. Dwarven ruins, astrologer, empty sites, treasure, altars, catacombs, mine trove. The Forbidden City, Four-Gate treasure. So these looks like they might be tokens specific to the locations. And then we've got Gate, Secret Catch, Crony Smith. Yep. So all these tokens are specific to these little location boards. Now these look lovely. They're huge. See, they're all numbered, color-coded, different symbols. Giant spiders and gnolls. Now, this brings back nostalgia for a game that I wanted to own my entire life and never owned. However, at Board Game Geek, I did get to play Magic Realm. This was years ago. And there's this guy from Germany who knew the game very well, and he taught 7 of us to play. He didn't play himself. He was just kind of facilitating the game. So taught us the game as we played, handled the combat, and explained what he was doing. Did a fantastic job. And that had a number of us hooked. But some very nice tokens. And these all set up together are just going to look great on the table. And there's our mountainous locations. They are double-sided, narrow ridges. Okay. And then we've got tri-peaks, lonely mountains. So all these areas are named. Very cool. And there's expansions for this game, which I do want to get. I wanted to make sure I really enjoyed this game, and it was what I was hoping for it to be before I invest in the expansions. High Pass. And the Keep. And let's see here. They are the same front and back. Yep. Barriers. So we've got a mine. Forlorn Tunnel. Secret Dens. Ancient Hole. Dark Passes. Black Caverns. Sanctuary. Oakwood. And the Timberlands. Yeah, this is great. I can't wait to get this on the table. Let's just do a quick map here, see what this could look like. And I don't know the placement, the rules for tile placement, but just want to put a few things out there. Let's see here. And let's just do one more. Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it? That looks like a world that I want to adventure on. All right, now let's move on. So we've got wood heart tokens for health, lots of different other wood cube markers. Got a gray die. And this is really cool. I love how these trays come out. I think that might be helpful as far as configuring your game table and having everything handy. Then we've got all the cards, custom dice, larger cards, and of course we've got all the poker chips. All right. Now these custom dice look great. Just so you can see here. Very cool. And let's do the chips. Let's see if there's an easy way to open this up here. All right. And one went flying. All right, so we've got a knoll. So one side is not marked as a knoll, the other one is. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm sure it's in the rules. Fireball, okay, adult dragon. So I guess you counter a knoll and then you flip it for combat? I don't know. But we've got orc archers here. I really like this artwork. Giant spider. Just looks so cool on these chips. So more spiders, giant spiders, more dragons, spiders, dragons. Okay, so we saw all those, but wait, there's more. Giant bats. Lots of giant bats. And we got some more gnolls here. All right, now let's open up another one. But first, I just want to put this in the tray. And it looks like there's more tiles than we have space for. So we'll see how that goes. I'll just keep the rest of these off to the side for now. Let's open another one. Let's see what other monsters we could find. All right, so we have kobolds. Cool. Owlbears. And more kobolds. Got the gnolls. Wow. Got ogres. And a sword orc. And we have giants. And more kobolds. All right, so these that fell everywhere, got more ogres. We have a griffin here. Very nice. Ogres, more griffins, more griffins, more griffins. And we have axe orcs. So a bow, sword, and axe for orcs. And then we have, this might be the last of the monsters, we'll see. Oh, nice. Tree ants. We have juvenile dragons. An earth elemental. And we have trolls as well. Big variety of classic style fantasy monsters here. And an air elemental. And we've seen these already. So let's get the last out. There we go, good. I was hoping we'd have some goblins. A goblin peltist, goblin battler, more goblins. Let's see here. Peltist, goblin battlers. Do we have any goblin archers? Orc champion. A water elemental, fire elemental, bandit assassin, and a bandit cutthroat. And we have one more. So let's see, get this opened up here. I'm going to turn off the camera. So we have red, white, and blue chips. So let's start with the white. We have Acolyte. Dwarf 2, so it looks like it's our heroes here. Dwarf Leader. Knight 2, Knight Leader. Acolyte 2, Dwarf 3, High Priest Leader, Peace. And Knight 3. I don't think those are the heroes. We'll see. So those are the white chips. Let's pull out the blue ones now. Uh-huh. Interesting. I wonder if these are represent the heroes and then your pictures on the player mat. Now I had the opportunity to play this online like a lot of people did. I just was not interested in, and am not interested in playing like, you know, tabletop simulator, things like that. I like the tactile feel of games, board games. And of course, miniatures games. Okay, so these all have symbols, I guess, for heroes. And then this looks like a continuation, they're red, of more monsters. See if so we have a great drake. Yeah, okay. And we have a great worm, a bandit executioner, a goblin king, a demon, orc lord, a lich, a kobold rex. Okay. Guess that's a kobold king or something. A titan. A wraith. Nice artwork. Death Knight. And a bandit leader. So these are some special high level type creatures. All right, now let's get into the cards. Okay, let's see if I could use this to make it a little easier to open. There we go. So we'll start with the large cards here. Oh, and here's the symbols. So archer, barbarian, cleric, conjurer, enchanter. So that makes sense. So there's the chip for the conjurer. Illusionist, knight, rogue, sorcerer, warlock, and warrior. So those are the classes. And then here is the heroes. So you got a dwarf. Okay, oh, that's neat. So you got male and female versions. And more dwarves. And more dwarves. So lots of different heroes to choose from here. Even more dwarves. Very cool. Now we've got the elves. And we've got halflings. And we get into the humans. All right, there we go. And then we've got Knights of the Bannerets, Dwarves of the Underking. Not sure what these cards are here for. And then, I guess this is put on your player board here. Curses and LPs and Fame. All right, now we've got items, missions, heroes, starting spells, treasure, perhaps more underneath. All right, so looks like these are all items here. Yep. So we've got battle axes, breastplate, bucklers. We've got chainmail, crossbows, daggers, great axes and great swords and hand axes and iron helms, leather helms, leathers, longbows, long sword, mace, morning star, plate armor. We have shields, and we have short bows, short swords, slings, spears, staff. So good variety of items. Then we've got some missions here. So I think I might call this video Magic Realm for the Rest of Us. Or save that if that's actually the case for my review. All right, now let's see if these are all the same cards. So we've got, nope. So we've got deep treasures and missions. So let's do the missions here. I don't know if I want to show all of them because I do like surprises. No spoilers if possible. So we have a Black Follower, Blood Offer, Dark Worshipper, Dwarven Foe, Jailbreaker, so on and so forth for the missions. And we'll just put these back. Yep, these are all missions here. Okay. And we have some cards that are with the white banner. Dragon Slayer, Giant Hunter. I guess these are titles. Old Books, Forester. Very nice. Okay. So put those back, and then we've got Deep Treasures. These would include Adamantium Blade, Ascendant Ornament, Band of Sagacity, I don't know how to pronounce that, Battle Staff, bejeweled breastplates, bejeweled helms. All right, cape of alteration. So these are some cursed treasure. Oh, guess that's something we don't want. Decimation, elven slippers. So these are named, I guess, like legendary items. Icon of the dragon, magical bowl of mixing, mithril shield, ring of the magi, satchel of a giant, spear of piercing, warblade, and so on and so forth. So deep treasure. Very nice. Okay, so let's just continue with the treasure theme, right? All right. Come on. So these are all treasure. So some examples: alchemist's mixture, artificer's concoction, bauble of intelligence. So like I said, I'm not going to go through all these. Bracers of vigor, digger's ruin, disenchanter, earthen cincher, enchanted treasures, gloves of aggression, Hamblin's pendant, horn of the dark angel. So these are named as well. That's very cool. Potion of might. So we've got different potions here. And rings of truth, robe of the chanter, shadow cloak, shoes of the thief, skeleton key, spell books. And spell books have different artwork on them, so they must do different things, I would assume. And we've got spell scroll, got different symbols, whatever they do. Taper of illumination, tome of faith, different tomes, and writ of redemption. All right, so we've got the treasures. Last one, and we will be just about done with our unboxing here. Whoa! There we go. I've been doing the Fantasy Skirmisher for a little while now, and I need to upgrade my tripod. It's kind of a, well, it's a cheap one, which is kind of how I make my videos. Everything is done on my iPhone. Hero starting spells. Okay, so we got the starting spells, and we've got spells. So break spell, affliction, curse, a lot of things you've seen. Rule undead, fiery chasm, open gate, tentacles, air sword, teleport. Some of these type of spells you've seen before. Illusions in many other different games, whether role-playing, tabletop miniatures, or board games. Elemental, strength, shapeshift. So soul save, turn undead, charm, disorient, discord. Now let's see what the starters look like. Break spells, affliction, curse. Looks like it's a lot of the same. Perhaps they're just not as powerful with the starter spells. I don't know. But I'm recognizing a lot of these names. All right, guys. Well, it is a Sunday afternoon. My chores are done. And my next thing to do is start reading that rule book. I'm very excited to get into this and play Dragons Down. Thank you for watching the Fantasy Skirmisher, and please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.